announcers and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjacks! And welcome, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at Kendrick High School, home of the Tigers, as your Lumberjack boys get set to do battle with this non-conference opponent. JV game with 3:15 to go in the fourth. It's a 43-34 ball game in favor of Kendrick right now. The JV boys have started off pretty tough for them, but they've fought to come back. They are still within the reach of a comeback here, but they've got to have a few good defensive stops and get some more buckets here. But they are making this a very close game here this afternoon here in Kendrick. It is a double header. It is also the senior night for Kendrick, so they'll have some senior night festivities before warm-ups get going. That's part of the reason we started a little bit later on our countdown to tip-off. And as everybody knows, the Tigers are the defending state champs from 1A, so it's going to be a tough matchup for the Lumberjack boys. They played earlier in the season. They got beat, but we know both teams have improved since then, so we're looking for a pretty good battle here this afternoon. Idaho Sports is also in the house. If you wanted to find video of it, we always want everybody listening in on KOFE radio, but you can check out video there as well. So a couple of different options here this evening as well, or that afternoon, as well as our YouTube audio stream is available as well. Should be live on YouTube. So lots of options. This is, again, the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. We'll take a break, come back with more here from Kendrick High School.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. Tim Parrish back here at Kendrick High School as your Lumberjacks get set to do battle with the defending state 1A champions, the Kendrick Tigers, in a non-league matchup. JV game at 53 seconds left on the clock, 45-34, Kendrick on top. Taking a look at the Central Idaho League standings, I do have to correct myself last night. That game last night, the win for St. Mary's, did tie up the league championship for St. Mary's, so they are the number one seed and the district tournament. So everything, any game that St. Mary's has to play will come through St. Mary's. The Lumberjacks are 11-6 on the season, 6-1 in league play after their 75-61 win over the Maniacs last night. The Lumberjacks will be at Kellogg on the 13th. St. Mary's currently third in the Idaho Sports rankings and 13th in the Max Preps rankings. Orofino 6-11 on the season. They are 5-3 in league play. They lost 75-61 to the Lumberjacks last night. Their last game will be at Prairie on the 12th, and they are 14th in the Idaho Sports rankings, 18th in the Max Preps rankings. The Kellogg Wildcats 7-12 on the season, 3-4 in league play. They beat Wallace 74-50 on the 9th last night. They will be hosting St. Mary's on the 13th. They are 17th in Idaho Sports rankings, 21st in the Max Preps standings. The Grangeville Bulldogs 4-11 on the season, 3-5 in league play. They beat Prairie 53-48 on the 5th. They are 20th in Idaho Sports, 23rd in Max Preps. The Priest River Spartans 4-12 in league play, 4-12 overall, 2-6 in league play. They beat Coeur du Christ Academy last night, 81-65, I believe it was last night, and they will be at Timberlake on the 13th. They are 25th in Idaho Sports, 26th in the Max Preps ranking. That is a look at the 2A Central Idaho League standings. We'll take a break and come back and look at the Idaho Sports top 5, the coaches poll top 5, the media poll top 5, and the Max Preps top 5 after this break.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our communities. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. And we are back. It is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here at Kendrick High School. The JV game just wrapping up, and it was 37-48 in favor of Kendrick. JV boys, a little bit of a slow start, and they had to really battle to get it back to that close. So it was a game that maybe could have been even closer had the JV team not gone off to such a slow start. I think it was 19-2 at the end of the first period or something like that. So it was a very rough game for the JV boys somewhat, as they had that slow start, but they did battle hard to come back into the game at the late goings, actually in the third quarter. Taking a look at the power rankings, coaches polls, media polls, all of those items, the top 5 in those categories. We'll start with Idaho Sports Power Rankings. The top 5 is Coal Valley, Ambrose, St. Mary's, Wendell, and North Fremont. In the coaches poll, it's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, North Fremont, and Wendell. St. Mary's got a little bit of love, got some votes in the coaches poll this last week. See what happens the coming up week. Media polls. It's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Melba, and North Fremont. And in the Max Preps rankings, it's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Melba, and North Fremont. So that is the top 5 across all of those rankings. And we will take another break and come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off after a word from our sponsors.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings, but it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chip, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care expert help you find just what you need from our wide selection.
If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish back here at Kendrick High School as it's the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. It is senior night for the Kendrick Tigers, so they have their senior night introduction going on at the moment. 6 seniors on this Kendrick High basketball team. Taking a look at area sports over in Benoit County, we've got the Lakeside Knights. Their boys team currently 12-3 on the season, 3-0 in league play. They beat Clark Fork 80-53 on the 8th. They will be hosting Mullen on the 12th. The Lakeside boys are currently ranked 36th in the state and 3rd in the 1A D1, with Lapwai at number 1 and Potlatch at number 2. The girls 9-9 on the season for Lakeside, 3-1 in league play. They beat Wallace 57-45 to earn the district championship. They are playing Valley today at Grangeville for a chance to go to the state tournament. Yes, I said that correctly. They are the district champs, but they still have to play a play-in game to make it to the state tournament. They are ranked 17th in 1A D1 rankings. The Kootenai Warriors, their boys are 1-11 on the season, 0-2 in league play. They lost, or actually we'll call it 1-12. They lost to Highland last night, and I forget what the final score was, but I did see that. So that is a look at the some of the other sports, not necessarily in Benoit County. I forgot, Lake Kootenai is not in Benoit County, but that is area sports for the other high schools in our area. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA, SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturday. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
Tim Parrish back here at Kendrick High School. Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off as we get ready for the Lumberjacks and the Tigers to do battle here in non-league matchup. Taking a look at the girls 2A Central Idaho League, everything is done and finished, and the Central Idaho League gets 2 teams to the state tournament for the girls' state. Grangeville, they were the #1 seed. They will be at state for this coming up year, or this coming up in a week or so from now. Is actually the 15th and the 17th. The girls' state tournament is the 15th through the 17th at Kuna High School down in Boise. So Grangeville punched their ticket when they beat Kellogg in the district championship game. Kellogg punched their ticket today as they beat Ambrose and McCall Donnelly in the state play-in game. They beat Ambrose by a score of 64-27. So congratulations to the Kellogg Wildcat girls and to the Grangeville Bulldogs in their earning their way to the state tournaments this year. We wish them good luck down there. And, if it can't be the Lumberjacks, I'm going to root for some of the teams from up north as they go. Grangeville, one of the favorited teams down there this year, top team in the state. So they're going to give a lot of people a hard fight regardless of how the game comes out. So that's a look at the Central Idaho League girls, how that finished up on the season. We'll take another break as the teams come out onto the floor for warm-ups, and we'll be back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after a word from our Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsors. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. And we are back. We apologize. Thankfully, that happened during a break and not necessarily in game, but hopefully we don't have too many of those disconnections. We are running off of Wi-Fi calling here at Kendrick High School, so we are going to do the best we can to get all the action to you guys in St. Mary's, but we can't guarantee that there won't be some times where we get kicked off or something happens, because sometimes this technology stuff doesn't always work as we hope it does. So we're going to keep going, and we'll push through it and see what happens. So we are back now, though, for the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as your Lumberjacks get set to host the Kendrick Tigers. Taking a look at the last game for the Lumberjacks, that was last night. They hosted the Orofino Maniacs in St. Mary's. St. Mary's came away with a 75-61 win over Orofino. The Lumberjacks shot 52% from the field, 39% from three-point range, overall 49% from the field, and 58% from the free throw line. Orofino shot 43% from the field, 30% from three-point range, 37% from the overall field goal percentage, and just 40% from the charity stripe. St. Mary's had 15 turnovers, Orofino with 12. St. Mary's had 12 points off turnovers, Orofino with 15. And both teams had 8 points off the bench. J.J. Yearout had a game. He'd had a 19-point game earlier in the season. Last night, he went off for a double-double, 24 points, 10 rebounds, 2 steals, and 3 assists. Xavier Sloper had his best game of the season, scoring 21. He also had 8 rebounds, 1 steal, and 3 assists. Wyatt Holmes had a double-double with 10 points and 10 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 assists for him. Seth Swallows almost made it double digits. He had 8 points with 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Jack Barta had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Isaiah Gustav had 3 points last night with 1 rebound. Landon Holmes had 3 points and 4 rebounds. He fouled out of the game last night. And Brock Barta had 2 points for the Lumberjacks. Orofino, well, they had a rough night last night. Their top player, Loudon Cochran, fouled out of the game. He ended up having 3 technical fouls in the third quarter that got him removed from the contest. And I think some might say that it's typically just a 2 technical thing that happens and you're removed from the game. Well, his second and third technicals basically came back to back. So that was a rough look for him, and it removed him from the game last night in the third quarter. It actually happened. Orofino had tied the game up, and then St. Mary's went on about a 12 or 13-point run to nothing, and Loudon got a foul called against him, I believe, and he didn't like that call. He let the ref know it, and the ref didn't like it. And then afterwards, when he was headed towards his bench, Landon Holmes was over there somewhat in front of him, and he kind of gave Landon a little bit of a shoulder shrug, a little bit of an elbow push, and that drew another technical foul against Cochran, and that was just the end of his night. It was a rough one for Loudon Cochran, who is a heck of an athlete and a good player, but he sometimes is a little hot-headed. But he's fouled out. He left the game with 4 points. Schneider led the team with 16. Olive had 15. Bonner with 10. Naranjo with 8. Runia with 6. And like I said, Cochran with 4. That was a little bit of a recap of the game last night for the Lumberjack boys hosting Orofino. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from, well, no, let's just keep it here. I don't have a lot of time left. So the Kendrick Tigers, we're going to take a look at them. They're coached by Tim Stilflo. They are of the 1A D2 conference. They are the defending state champions. They are 16-4 this year, 10-0 in league play. They are on a 9-game win streak. Their last loss was January 8th when they lost 52-49 to Camiai. They beat St. Mary's on December 2nd by a score of 60-44, and they flat out throttled Grangeville on the 15th of January by a score of 80-44, and then on the 2nd of this month by a score of 85-43. They average 66 points per game. This game here tonight is their last regular season meeting, And we'll take a look at let me see, where did I put down my Kendrick stats? I had some information here. There it is right there. Their leading scorer, as a team, they shoot 48% from the field. 2-point percentage is 53%. They are 35% from three-point range, 65% at the charity stripe, and they average just 10 turnovers per game and 12 personal fouls. Leading scorer is Nathan Twite. I think he's the one who received the ball for a 1,000-point career. He averages 19 points per game this season. 12 points per game coming from Hunter Taylor, 11 points per game from Ty Cope, and 11 points per game from Raleigh Rotsizander. And I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I think that's their leading scores for the Kendrick Tigers. We were going to take a couple of breaks here, but we are not going to do that. We will look at the last meeting between St. Mary's and Kendrick. The Tigers beat St. Mary's 59-44. Nathan Twite scored 25 points. Ty Copp scored 14. St. Mary's shot 37% from the field, or from two-point range, but the Tigers were 45% from the field, two-point range, 40% from the field for the Tigers, 29% from the field for St. Mary's. Kendrick shot 75% at the free throw line. St. Mary's was 38%. The Lumberjacks were out-rebounded 44-26, and St. Mary's committed 16 fouls with the Tigers committing 8. Turnovers, St. Mary's had just 13. Kendrick had 17. Points off of those turnovers, the Tigers ended up with 12 points off Lumberjack turnovers, and St. Mary's with 4 points off of the turnovers. 14 points off the bench for St. Mary's, 11 points for Kendrick off the bench. Seth Swallows led the team, 16 points in that game. Wyatt Holmes and J.J. Yearout had 8 points apiece. Wyatt also had 9 rebounds. Gustav had 6 points. Jack Barda and Landon Holmes and Xavier Sloper had 2 points. That was an early game season. This Lumberjack team is starting to figure things out, though, and I expect probably a closer matchup here tonight and a lot better game. Also, keys to the game, though, for St. Mary's, not to make silly turnovers and to try to keep some of the top dogs for Kendrick shut down. That's going to be the tough thing for the Lumberjacks to do tonight. Taking a look at that district tournament schedule, the Lumberjacks are the number 1 seed. They will play the winner of a play-in game. That play-in game should be Grangeville and Priest River, I do believe. I don't think Kellogg's last game against St. Mary's will have any bearing on how that shakes out. Orofino will be the number 2 seed. They will play the number 3 seed Kellogg. That game will be on the 20th. The Lumberjacks' first district tournament game will also be on the 20th. It'll be at St. Mary's. Upcoming schedule, good luck as the JV wrestlers are in Lewiston. The cheerleaders are the JV wrestlers are actually at Lake City. The cheerleaders are in Lewiston. Next week, first game of the action will be Lumberjack boys at Kellogg. JV 5:30, varsity at 7 o'clock. So that's all of that. One more thing. Tonight at the Eagles Lodge, they are having a Mardi Gras celebration. That'll be from 5:30 to 11 p.m., $20 for singles and $30 for doubles. So if you're not busy, go and check that out at the Eagles Lodge. We're going to take a break. They're going to get ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups. We'll be back.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? Do you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clear. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clear.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. The Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
And we are back getting the starting lineups first for your St. Mary's Lumberjacks senior post. Number 0, Wyatt Holmes. Sophomore guard, number 3, Jack Barta. Sophomore guard, number 4, J.J. Yearout. Number 32, sophomore guard, Xavier Sloper. And number 44, senior guard, Seth Swallows. Lumberjacks are coached by, of course, Coach Chase. He's assisted by Donnie Eberlin. Now the starting lineup for the Tigers. It'll be the number 0 of Lane Clemenhagen. Senior number 10, Hunter Taylor. Senior number 11, Mason Kimberly. Senior number 30, Ty Kep. Senior number 34, Dallas Morgan. The Tigers are coached by Tim Silflo. And that is the starting lineups. We're just about ready to get things rolling here from Kendrick High School. Lumberjacks in their green road uniforms. They will be going left to right on your radio dial. Tigers going right to left. Tigers in orange and white, or white and orange. Midcourt circles Wyatt Holmes. He'll be going up against the 11 of Kimberly. Opening tip is up, controlled by... It ends up going out of bounds off of St. Mary's, so the first possession goes to the Tigers. Tigers have a little bit of a size advantage over the Lumberjacks. That helps them in St. Mary's, but St. Mary's has learned a little bit better how to handle that disadvantage. So we'll see what the Lumberjacks do here tonight. Into the ball is into Clemenhagen. He controls, swings it over to the left wing, back to the top of the key. Now around to the right wing, looking underneath, looking to the big man. He's going to go up and puts it up and good from underneath for the Tigers. That is the number 34 of Morgan. St. Mary's back the other way. Swallows looking into Wyatt. Wyatt back to Swallows. Swallows for 3. That is off the glass. It won't fall. Rebound goes to the Tigers. They'll take it the other way. Clemenhagen controls it. Tigers up 2-0. Over to the right wing. St. Mary's looks to be in a zone, 2-3 zone. Back to the top. Now they swing it to the right wing, or corner. Driving is Clemenhagen. Drives into the lane. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. The first layup was no good. They had an offensive board. The putback was no good. I think we had a Holmes block shot and then a foul against St. Mary's. And that foul goes against Wyatt Holmes. First free throw is up and I believe no good by the number 34 of Morgan. 47% from the free throw line on the season. Second free throw will fall through. It's a 3-0 lead for the Tigers to get things started with here in Kendrick. Lumberjacks work it right side. 3 on the way from Sloper. That shot won't fall. Rebound to the Tigers. So St. Mary's trying to get something from outside early on. 2 3-pointers, both missed. 3-0 Tigers with the lead. Clemenhagen has it up top, works his way to the right side, hands it off, driving down the left side of the lane is Kimberly, gets it up. Now he has the ball again. Low post, shot is up, won't go. Rebound goes to Lumberjacks. Wyatt Holmes. And I think St. Mary's turned it over right there. It might have been Seth that turned that ball over, or it was Seth or Wyatt. So 3-0 Lumberjacks trail. 6:37 to go. First period of play. Inbound pass from baseline for the Tigers into the corner. And three, it's off the mark. Rebound to Swallows. St. Mary's back the other way. Got a ball to Barta, left side, now to the top to Holmes near the timeline. He's going to hand it off to Yearout. St. Mary sets up the offense. Back to Barta. Barta's going to take the three as he's left alone. Shot is off the rim. It won't go. Got his own rebound, though. Going to get a quick short jumper by Holmes. That one won't go. Just inside three-point range, and the Tigers have the rebound. So St. Mary's so far, some good looks, haven't been able to get a shot to go. And then the other way, we get a charge taken by Barta. Kendrick with the foul. And that foul goes against Kep. First foul on Kendrick. St. Mary's brings it down. Barta brings it to the right side of the floor. Up the top to Yearout now, opposite. Up to just inside the free throw line. Quick little jumper from Swallows. It's good. The assist to Sloper. 3-2. St. Mary's trails by 1. Lumberjacks, a little bit of press in the backcourt. Kendrick has the ball. Kep with the ball up top. And we get a bucket. I'm not sure who made that for Kendrick. There was an assist there by the Tigers. I'm going to think that it might have been Dallas Morgan inside. 6-2, St. Mary's trails. Oh, that was a three-pointer, actually. That was not Kep, I don't think. That was probably Twite. That's who I'll give it to. I don't know who it was. I didn't see who made the shot. So it's 6-2, Lumberjacks trail. Sloper has the ball up top for the Lumberjacks. Works it to the left. Now swings it back over. Going to get a quick three out of the way by Barta. Trying to get away from the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Tigers. 6-2, St. Mary's by 4. 4:40 to go in the first period. Clemenhagen controls it up top. Swings over to the right side. That's into the hands of Kep. Now they work it to the left side to Clemenhagen. Clemenhagen back to the top. That's Morgan. Now they look to the short corner. Quick little jumper. Shot won't go. Rebound to Swallows. Going to get a whistle. I think it might have been a turnover on Swallows. He might have double dribbled or traveled. Some substitutions. Swallows goes out. Landon Holmes in. Gustav comes in. I think Barta went out. St. Mary's deflects that out of bounds. The ball stays with the Tigers. Tigers get the ball in. It's into Twite. Twite swings it over to the 30 of Kep. Kep works it from the left side down to the corner. Taylor back to Kep. Kep looks into the low post. Twite spins. Shot up, no good. Ball loose. The Tigers with the rebound, and it's going to be the number 4 of Twite with the putback. And the Lumberjacks call a timeout. I believe timeout. Yes, Coach Chase is going to end up, I'm not sure if maybe he didn't want a timeout and they thought he wanted a timeout. I'm not sure, but Coach Chase is getting the timeout anyways. 30-second timeout for the Lumberjacks. So it's 8-2, St. Mary's trails. 30-second timeout for the Lumberjacks. 4:09 to go first period. Lumberjacks are it's not that they're not playing well on the defensive side. They're playing pretty good down there. They're not getting anything to drop for them offensively. So that is the tough part for St. Mary's right now. They've taken some good open looks, haven't been able to get them to fall through. Lumberjacks will have the possession here after the timeout. Sloper with some backcourt pressure, gets it to Gustav. Gustav here on the right side of the floor, back to Sloper. Now Sloper needs to get it across. He gets it to Yearout. Yearout finds Landon Holmes in the paint. Landon too hard on the shot. Rebound to the Tigers. Tigers take it the other way, driving into the lane. No good, but a foul going to be called. That foul is a blocking foul. That goes against Landon Holmes, his first, team second. Waiting for the free throws to come now, as it's Twite, 73% from the charity stripe. First free throw's good. (9-2). St. Mary's trails by 7. 3:48 to go, first period. Second free throw from Twite on the way. That one pops in and out. Rebound to the Tigers. St. Mary's didn't get a good box out. Tigers get the ball down in the low post. Back out to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. And that one rattles home. It's the number 10 of Taylor. St. Mary's trails 12-2. It's a 10-point lead for the Tigers. Going to get Landon Holmes driving it in. Kicks it to the corner to Holmes. Holmes can't handle it. That's Wyatt. He's going to dribble that off the out-of-bounds line. Turnover St. Mary. Lumberjacks being a little bit sloppy with the ball, I guess you could say. Coming out of the game was Holmes and Gustav. DeFort checks in, and Swallows back in. The Tigers looking to extend it by more. They've got the ball up top, swing it around to Silflo. Now going to get another three-pointer on the way. It's up and good. That's number 10, Taylor, once again with another three, and another timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. So the Tigers are red hot right now. The Lumberjacks are cold. St. Mary's has to burn a minute timeout as they trail by 13, 15-2, with about 3 minutes to go in the first period. We'll take that break as well. We'll be back.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
You're listening to the home of Lumberjack Sports, 1240 KOFE, St. Mary's. And we are back 15-2. The Tigers lead. They've come out on fire. St. Mary's has been ice cold shooting. And I wondered what team we'd see tonight, as St. Mary's had a hard-fought battle against Orofino in St. Mary's last night, where they ride that wave of high and bring in a lot of fire into this game, or would they maybe come out a little bit flat because they were tired from last night's game? Right now, they're looking a little flat. St. Mary's will inbound. 3 minutes to go in the first period of play. They trail 15-2. Does the Lumberjacks up to year out. Back to Sloper. Sloper brings it down the right side of the floor, gets it across the timeline. He's going to swing it over to Holmes. Holmes going to drive into the lane. That's Landon. Kicks it over to DeFort. DeFort tries to swing it back out. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by the Tigers. The ball will stay with St. Mary's. St. Mary's trying for a little cutter down the lane. Couldn't get it to him. St. Mary's gets it to the left side. Sloper has it in the corner. Swallows in the corner. Now to Sloper. Sloper into the paint. Trying to find some room. Shot is up. It won't fall. Rebound to Kendrick. Tigers bringing it down quickly. I believe that's number 4 of Twite with the ball. Swings over to the 32 of Silflo. Silflo drives into the lane. Shot is up. It won't go. Rebound goes, first miss in a while for the Tigers. The rebound goes to Landon Holmes. Sloper brings it down for the Lumberjacks. Gets it across that timeline. Gets a screen from Swallows. Doesn't really do him no good. The defense picks up Sloper on the other side of it. Swallows hands it off to Holmes. That's Landon. Landon backs out near the midcourt circle. He needs to watch that circle so he doesn't go across the timeline. Out to Year Out. Year Out, left side of the floor. Gets it. Oh, bad. I'm going to give that turnover to Swallows, I think. And it's fed up to number 2 of Roetzonder, and he's going to lay it up and good. St. Mary's comes down underneath. DeFort with a shot from point blank. Can't find the bucket. And then we get the ball down the other side. Kendrick loses it out of bounds, so a turnover on the Tigers. Checking out is Hayden DeFort. Wyatt Holmes back in. So again, a few turnovers. St. Mary's trails by 15 now. Lumberjacks starting off, the varsity starting off not unlike the JV boys started. Having a rough go at it in the first period. Sloper is going to drive the left side, kicks it to Yearout. Yearout's going to penetrate and try to get in. He's little head fake jump shot up and good. Second bucket of the game for the Lumberjacks. They trail 17-4. And that ball is going to be deflected out of bounds by Yearout. Minute 6 to go in the quarter. St. Mary's trail 17-4. Going to get a little pull-up jumper by the number 32 of Silflo. It's up and good. Now it's from baseline. St. Mary's brings it the other way. Landon Holmes works it across the far side, down the left side of the floor. Nice pass down into Swallows. Swallows too hard on the shot. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Again, St. Mary's missing the bunnies. Three-pointer on the way. That's number 5. That's Cook. His shot's no good. Ball tipped around, pulled down by Holmes. Lumberjacks back the other way. Sloper has the ball for the Lumberjacks. Swings it over to Yearout. Yearout has it up top. 22 seconds on the clock. Wyatt Holmes has it. He's going to give a little bit of a screen. Let Sloper trigger the 3. It won't fall. Got a good look. Again, wouldn't go in. Rebound to the Tigers. They'll play for that final shot. No, they're going to take it a little bit early. Shot is up and good. And that is Rotsander with the 3. And the Tigers continue to be on fire. 22-4. Shot at the buzzer, no good. Lumberjacks trailing big, 22-4 to the Tigers. Here as we get ready to start the second period. We'll be back.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Tim Parrish back here at Kendrick High School. St. Mary's off to a slow start. They trail 22-4 going into the second period of play. Barta back on the floor for St. Mary's. Landon is still out there. Seth Swallows is out. St. Mary starts this with the possession in the second period. Up to Barta. Barta working to the right side of the floor. Back over to Yearout. Yearout's going to trigger the 3. Back of the iron. Won't fall. Rebound to Landon. Landon's shot won't go. On the putback. Rebound to the Tigers. Going to get a 3 on the way. That one is in and out from the Tigers. Tigers are going to fight for the ball. They get the rebound. And then a foul against St. Mary's. I believe that goes against Landon. That is Landon's second foul. Tigers have the ball up top. Clemenhagen swings it over to Kep. Back up to the top to Morgan. Now to the right side to Clemenhagen. Back to the top. 33-pointer by Kep on the way. Back iron, no good. That ball will be tipped out of bounds. They say last touch by the Tigers, so St. Mary's will get a team rebound. Hayden DeFort comes back into the game. Checking out is Landon Holmes. St. Mary's trails 22-4, 7 minutes to go in the first half. Yearout, back to Barta. Barta up top between the circles, swings over to Sloper. Sloper to DeFort. Oh no, that was to Wyatt Holmes. Wyatt's shot is short from the free throw line. Again, St. Mary's getting good looks, just can't get a shot to fall. Going to get underneath, shot up, no good. Foul going to be called on Wyatt Holmes. Five of Cook to the free throw line. He is 59% on the season from the charity stripe. 22-4, St. Mary's trails. First free throw is up and good by Cook. Next free throw is no good. Rebounded to DeFort. And the Lumberjacks will take it the other way. 23-4, St. Mary's trail. Down to Year Out. Year Out working left side. He's going to kick it out to the corner. Three on the way by Barta. And again, St. Mary's is ice cold shooting right now. Rebound to Kendrick. 23-4, St. Mary's trails. Almost down by 20. Clemenhagen has it. He backs out near the midcourt circle for the Tigers. Right in the middle of the big tiger paw in the middle. Now over to Kep. Kep drives left side, goes into the paint, kicks the ball back out as he gets set up. Dwight has it left side. He's going to lay his shoulder into Year Out, and he'll get called for the foul. That is the first foul on Dwight. St. Mary's will take the ball down. It's Sloper has it. Down to the corner to Swallows. Swallows for three. Again, just off the mark. I didn't see Swallows check back in for the Lumberjacks. Not sure who came out. Holmes did. And another bucket the other way for the Tigers as they get it up underneath. I believe that was to Morgan. 25-4. St. Mary's trails by 21. DeFort has the ball for the Lumberjacks. Back to top. Sloper for three. That one's good. DeFort with the assist. Lumberjacks need to get something going. They need to get some defensive stops and make a couple of quick buckets here in the last part of this first quarter or first half. Tigers underneath. Shot up off the glass. It won't work. Go in. Going to get the rebound to Sloper. St. Mary's has the ball. Barta, right side of the floor. Now back to top to Swallows. Swallows into Year Out. Year Out trying to see if he can find somewhere to go with it. Ball gets knocked out of his hand. Going to have a steal by the Tigers. Tigers the other way. Another little bit of a shoulder there by Clemenhagen, but no call now, and a little bit more subtle, and he gets the bucket up and in on the layup. St. Mary's back the other way. Shot's going to fall in. I believe that was by Barta, just inside three-point range. Back over to the corner. Kep, back to the top to Dwight. Dwight drives, pull-up jumper inside three-point range. Nice shot. Nice pull-up shot by Dwight, just inside the three-point range for the Tigers. Back to a 20-point lead. St. Mary's getting a little something going, but now they aren't getting the defensive stop. Sloper with the ball. Looks into DeFort in the paint. Back out to Sloper. Sloper head fake into the lane. Dishes off to DeFort. DeFort's shot won't fall in. Falls off of the rim, and the rebound goes to the Tigers. That bunny should have fell in. St. Mary's is just having a hard time getting shots to go for him. Clemenhagen up top. Swings it out to Dwight. Dwight kicks it over to the left wing to Clemenhagen. Has three, won't go. Offensive rebound for the Tigers. They find Morgan underneath. Morgan puts it up and good. And the Tigers stretch that lead out a little bit more. Lumberjacks making some substitutions here. Swallows comes out, as does Sloper. Wyatt Holmes and Gustav into the game for the Lumberjacks. Barta will bring the ball down for St. Mary's. He's got it up top, looking for an outlet, gets over to Year Out. Year Out right side. Now they look inside to Landon. Landon into the lane. Shot won't go again. I didn't see Landon check in, but he is in there. DeFort is out. Rebound to the Tigers. Three-pointer on the way for Kendrick. It's up and good. That's the number 10 of Taylor. 3 3-pointers for him. 37% three-point shooter, 34-9. Lumberjacks trail, going to get a three-pointer on the way by Wyatt Holmes, and that's not going to go. St. Mary's trying everything, and they can't get the shots in. Going to get a rebound and a bucket put in on the offensive board by Cook. 36-9. St. Mary's is in a deep hole now. 2:40 to go. Going to get a kickball deflection there by Kendrick. Lumberjacks. The bucket has a big lid on it here this afternoon for St. Mary's. Into, I think that's the year out over to Holmes. Holmes looks into year out, low post, year out, trying to get it in, gets stood up, backs it out to Holmes. Now back to the top to Wyatt Holmes. Wyatt swings over to year out, back up to Barta. Barta back to year out catch and shoot three, it's no good, it's long. The air ball will end up basically being a violation of the shot clock, but we're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to put it as a turnover because they did get the shot off. Barta comes out. Hayden DeFort checks back in. 36-9. Lumberjacks are really having a hard time here in this first half. Just about 2 minutes to go in the first. Cook to Roetzander. Back to Cook. Now to Roetzander. Still working the top of the key. He's going to be guarded by Gustav. Tries to go around him. Little skip pass inside. Kicks it out to the corner. Taylor for the corner three. Shot won't go. DeFort pulls down the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Holmes to year out. Three is good. St. Mary's finally breaks into double digits, 36-12. Lumberjacks are going to need a big run later in this game to try to make it close. And they're going to have to get defensive stops. That's not going to do it as the Tigers get an easy jumper from inside the paint. I think that was number 12 or a 23 or a 2? I'm looking at my roster here. Might have been number 2. Going to get a shot on the way, no good. By Holmes, rebound to year out. And when Holmes is going to drive, he'll be fouled by the Tigers. He'll shoot a couple of free throws. That foul goes against Stillflow. Might have been Stillflow's bucket, actually. Holmes, 63% free throw shooter. Misses the first one as it bounces off the back of the rim. Landon Holmes out. Sloper in. Second free throw on the way by Holmes. Well, now it's on the way. A little extra breath there from Wyatt. He makes that second one. 38-13, checking in for the Lumberjacks. It'll be Kyle Smith. Lumberjacks going to a press here. Minute 12 to go, first half. Lumberjacks trail by a bunch, 25-point lead for the Tigers. Kendrick with the ball up top. Little weave out front. Handed off to the number 10 of Cook. No, Taylor, and he makes another three. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by, I believe it was Sloper. Won't, though. Rebound goes to Smith. And the ball out of bounds off of St. Mary's. I didn't see who turned it over. Lumberjacks, lowest scoring half of the season, I think, for them. As the Tigers have it across. Stillflow drives. No, hands off to Roetzander. Roetzander finds number 23, Lewis, and Lewis puts it up and good. Good ball movement for the Tigers. 43-13. It's a 30-point lead for the Kendrick. With 18 seconds left on the clock, St. Mary's playing for the final shot. Sloper has it. Lumberjacks not even get to 20 points here in this first half. That's a rough one for them. Going to have a little give and go to to DeFort. Gets a little bit out of control. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebound goes to the Tigers. The Tigers put up a shot at the buzzer. It won't fall. And the first half, not what the Lumberjacks were hoping for coming out here in this game against Kendrick. Lumberjacks trail 43-13 at the break. We'll take a break and come back and look at the halftime numbers.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life. Plus, they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Sun Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Sun Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course for safety and training information. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
And we are back, and it is a tough start for the Lumberjack boys. They trailed by 30, 43-13 in the first half. And Kendrick is playing some pretty good defense, but really St. Mary's has just been ice cold shooting. They've had some good looks. They just haven't knocked them down. And that is really, I think, the difference in this game more so than anything. St. Mary's had just 6 turnovers in the first half, and the Tigers did score 9 points off of those. But also St. Mary's, like I said, just not being able to get shots to fall for them. They've had some good looks, but they are only shooting 21% from two-point range, while the Tigers are 58%. The Tigers are also 46% from three-point range, while Lumberjacks are 17%. And overall field goal percentage, 19% for the Lumberjacks, 53% for Kendrick. And again, that's not because Kendrick has shut down St. Mary's offensively necessarily. They have on some possessions, but St. Mary's has had some good looks at the basket. They just haven't been able to get the shots to go in. Both teams are 50% from the free throw line. Kendrick is 3 of 6. St. Mary's 1 of 2. Rebounds, the Tigers are out rebounding St. Mary's 22-14. St. Mary's with 5 offensive, 9 defensive, 6 offensive, 16 defensive for Kendrick. I have to believe that Kendrick has scored on probably half of their offensive putbacks. The Tigers an assist, 3. 1 steal for Kendrick, no steals for the Lumberjacks. St. Mary's did block 1 shot. And Lumberjacks have taken 2 charges, but that hasn't helped them out much. I think that's about it as far as team stats. Individually, we've got a lot of guys scoring for Kendrick, just about everybody. Taylor has 12 points in the first half, all of them from three-point range. 8 points for Nathan Twite, 7 points for Rohit Zander, 7 points for Dallas Morgan, and then 2 points for Silflo, 2 points for Lewis. I thought Kep had made a bucket. Maybe not. And 2 points for Clemenhagen. For Lumberjacks, not a lot to show here. They've got 3 points for Wyatt Holmes, 2 points for Bardo, 1 point for Landon Holmes, 2 points for Swallows, and 5 points for Yearout. Lumberjacks are going to need to come up. They're going to need to get the lid off of the bucket in the second half, and then they're going to need a little bit of luck and some good defense if they want to make this a game in the second half. As they trail by 30, we'll see who has the first possession. I think it will be, looks like looking at the scoreboard, the Tigers will get the first possession of the second half. But St. Mary's, they're still in the locker room. Coach Chase probably not exactly happy with the first half, obviously. A lot of it, from what I've seen, is just being ice-cold shooting. But there has been a few turnovers that shouldn't have happened as well, and a few too many offensive rebounds for Kendrick. We're going to take a break, come back with the second half here from Kendrick High School.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips, they're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care expert help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh POW. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And we are back, and I do want to reiterate, we've got a 43-13 game here. St. Mary's trails by 30, and St. Mary's has been ice cold, but Kendrick is the defending state champions for a reason. They did not, I think, lose anybody off their team, so they are poised for a repeat down the state. They do have some tough league games coming up, though. I mean, they have lost a game or two in their league play, so it's going to be interesting to see how Kendrick fares once the tournament comes around, but they are a very solid squad, so we're not going to take anything away from the Tigers, but St. Mary's has got to make the shots that are open, and they've missed them, so that's a big reason for the deficit. The Tigers will start with the first possession of the second half, and they get things going here. Tigers have it, top of the key to Morgan. He's going to get left loose for a three. The shot is no good. Rebound to Swallows. St. Mary's brings it the other way. Going to get a nice little move by Wyatt Holmes. He drives from the right side, makes the layup for the Lumberjacks. 43-15, St. Mary's trail. See if the Lumberjacks can get a little something going here. Going to swing it over to the corner, right side. Now they look back into Morgan. No more threes for him. His shot is short. Got his own rebound. The putback is good by Morgan. 45-15. Lumberjacks still trail by 30. Looking to Swallows at the free throw line. Back out to Year Out. Year Out gets a good look at three. It's up and good from the right side. Swallows with the assist. Lumberjacks putting some backcourt pressure on. Tigers get the cross. Down to Morgan. A nice ball movement. The shot fell off. Rebound to the Tigers. And a foul there by Year Out. Tigers will inbound from baseline. Early third, into the paint, shot up, won't fall in. Wyatt Holmes with the rebound. St. Mary's back the other way. Sloper has it, working his way, backing his way in, kicks it out to the corner, going to get a three on the way by. Year Out shot won't go in, got his own rebound. Tries for the putback. It won't fall. Rebound to Swallows. Swallows tries to put the shot up. It won't go. He is fouled. That foul goes against Morgan, his first. Swallows' first free throw is off the back of the iron. Swallows have been shooting 64% on the season from the free throw line. Second free throw on the way by Seth. That one is good. 45-19, Lumberjacks trail. Kendrick across the timeline. St. Mary's putting in some backcourt pressure on the Tigers. Going to get it down. Going to get a steal by Year Out. Going to get it down into Wyatt. Wyatt shot high off the glass. Won't go. Rebound to Kendrick. Going to get it into a feed to the inside. That ball's going to go out of bounds. Kendrick turns it over. Forcing that turnover somewhat. Was one of the Lumberjacks I was in there. Kind of got a little swipe at the ball, knocked it loose, made him have to re-grab it, and he pushed it out of bounds. Barta will bring it down for St. Mary's. Swings over to Swallows, back to Barta. Barta left side, now to Wyatt. Wyatt's going to back his way in. Shot is up, no good. A lot of contact, no whistle. Kendrick with the rebound. Bring it down quickly for the Tigers. Lend to the lane. Shot up and no good on the layup. Rebound to Sloper. St. Mary's back the other way. Going to flip it back to Year Out. His three won't go. Rebound to the Tigers. St. Mary's has been getting some opportunities here, and again, not being able to take advantage of them, as the Tigers have been missing some shots. A couple of easy layups by Kendrick. Driving underneath, shot up. It's going to be good on that layup. That is the number 2. Ross is on. 47-19. St. Mary's trails. Barta gets the screen, kicks it back to Seth. Seth for three from straight away. It's up and good. Nice deep three. Barta with the assist. 47-22. Lumberjacks trail. St. Mary's trying to get a trap here at the midcourt line. Tigers get it across, working to the right corner. Three-pointer on the way by Taylor. It's up and good for the Kendrick Tigers. That is Taylor's 5th three-pointer. Sloper's going to drive in. Shot is up. Lots of contact. No whistle. His shot is no good. But the putback is going to be good by Wyatt Holmes. And it's 50-24. St. Mary's almost has cut the lead in half. Still a lot of work to do, but they've got to get the stops. Out to the corner. That's Roetzonder. They're going to look underneath. Out to the corner. Barta with the steal. Going to get it ahead to Year Out. Year Out lays it up and good. 50-26. Timeout taken by the Tigers. St. Mary's feeling a little bit better there after the start to the second half. Going to get a full timeout taken by Kendrick. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today. Subs made here for the Lumberjacks, as it looks like checking out was Jack Barta, coming in as Landon Holmes. Kendrick with the ball. See if St. Mary's can get a defensive stop and a bucket on the other end. Looking down inside. Quick three from the corner by Silflo. Shot won't go. Rebound pops out to Year Out. Year Out to the corner to Landon. Landon Holmes is going to penetrate off the glass and good. Nice little layup by Landon Holmes, and it's 50-28. St. Mary's working it, trying to get that lead knocked down. They still have a big deficit, but a little bit better so far. Three-pointer on the way by Roetzonder from straight away, though, and they answer back. 52-28, St. Mary's trails. Loper with the ball, works his way to the right wing, kicks the ball back to the top to Holmes. Holmes, little weave, going to get it to Year Out. Year Out's going to take the three. It's up and good straight away. Holmes with the assist. 53-31, 22-point lead for the Tigers. Tigers looking down into the low post. Spin, shot up. That's good. Nice little move there by the number 5 of Cook. Put that up and over, elevated it up and over Wyatt Holmes. Going to get a three-pointer on the way by Swallows. It's up and good. I think there might have been an assist, but I didn't catch who it was by. St. Mary's trails by 21, under 3 to go. Almost a steal by Year Out. Couldn't quite get there. Ball out to the corner. And still trying to steal his Year Out. Corner three by Roetzonder from the left side. That one won't fall in. Offensive rebound for the Tigers. He's going to go up. He'll be fouled. That foul goes against Landon Holmes. It'll be his third. I believe Landon's going to come out. Isaiah Gustav in. First free throw is up and good by Twice. 2 for 3 from the free throw line for Nathan. Second free throw coming for Twice. On the way. That one is good as well. 56. I don't know where I got 57 from. Okay. Lumberjacks missed a layup there. I think it was Gustav. I think it was a blocked shot by the Tigers. They got the rebound. They're going to drive underneath. Shot is up, no good. The rebound goes to Swallows. Going to get it ahead to Year Out. Year Out goes for the layup. His shot is blocked. Rebound to the Tigers. Tigers are going to throw it away down the other end. Turnover on Kendrick, and 2:16 to go. Bring it down for Lumberjacks is Sloper. Sloper across the timeline, works it to the top of the key. Little head fake by Wyatt. Wyatt kicks it out to Swallow. Swallows for three. High off the glass, won't go. Rebound to Gustav. Gustav's shot is partially blocked, I believe. And the rebound to the Tigers. They'll reset and go the other way with their offense. Three-pointer on the way from the corner, off the mark. Going to get a rebound. I think the rebound was to Kendrick, and I think they turned it over on a travel. Swallows gets a breather. Barta comes in for St. Mary's, under 2 to play in the third. St. Mary's trails by 22. Sloper takes it to the right side. To Year out. Going to get it to Holmes. Holmes going to get fouled as he tries to get into the lane. That foul goes against Clemenhagen, his first. St. Mary's will inbound from baseline. 2 fouls for the Tigers, 2 for St. Mary's. Into the paint to Holmes. Now to the 3 by Sloper. Back iron, no good. And I think we're going to get a foul. I think that's going to go against Barta. Coming out of the game is Gustav. Checking in is DeFort. Minute 23 to go in the third period. Tigers have the ball across the timeline, out to the wing, back to the top of the key. That is Twite. He's going to get it to the corner. 3-pointer on the way. That is up and good. And that is the number 30 of Pop. Kep. St. Mary's now with the ball. Up to the free throw line is Barta. Sloper drives. He's going to lay it up and good. 59-36. St. Mary's trails by 23. Lumberjacks just not able to cut into the lead. Going to get the ball to the corner. Little short jumper on the way. Up and good by Clemenhagen. (61-36). Lumberjacks trail. Sloper pulls up from the free throw line. That shot rattles home. Nice shot by Sloper. Down to 24 seconds. St. Mary's playing some defense in the backcourt. Tigers into the lane. Going to be dribbled off the. No, they're going to stay. It's going to stay with Kendrick. Going to give a deflection to DeFort. Couldn't tell from where I was at if it was dribbled off of whose foot it was dribbled off of. Landon Holmes comes in for DeFort. Also coming in for the Lumberjacks is Trenton Ribrick. Out to the right wing for the Tigers. That is Taylor. And the Tigers throw it away. So St. Mary's will get a possession here with 13 seconds on the clock. And Holmes and Rib go out. Swallows and Wyatt Holmes check in. St. Mary's has the ball up top. 8 seconds on the clock. Sloper has it. 7. Sloper looking. He's going to try to drive. He's going to get fouled. Blocking foul there on the Tigers. It's only going to be the 3rd foul. Goes against Clemenhagen. Actually, that shows us Clemenhagen's 3rd. He'll come out of the game. Checking in for him, the 32 of Still Float. They're going to say it was a shooting foul. First free throw for Xavier is up and good. .8 on the clock. Next free throw on the way by Sloper is no good. Rebound to the Tigers. Shot at the buzzer is way off the mark, and that's how the 3rd period comes to an end. St. Mary's trails big, 61-39. The Tigers will be back with the 4th period.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, "Go Lumberjack!"
And we are back, and I think this will be in a running clock here. We in the fourth period. St. Mary's trails 61-39. Tigers have the ball up to the top. Going to get it to the wing. Kep's going to get called for travel there. Starters are on for St. Mary's. Let me make sure I get the right guys here. St. Mary's has the ball. Year out. Working. Gets it over to Barta. Barta, right wing. Gonna try to get it into Holmes. It's going to be kicked by Tigers. I think it was booted way up high in the air as he stuck his foot out there. I think it was it Taylor? Yeah, I think it was Taylor that kicked that ball into Sloper. Sloper has his shot blocked as he tries to spin and make the shot. Rebound to Kendrick. They're going to get it ahead and up and good on the layup. That was Roetzonder. Going to get a three on the way by Holmes. His three is no good. Rebound to the Tigers. Not the game St. Mary's was wanting to have here this afternoon. 63-39, Lumberjacks trail. Going to get the ball out right wing. Penetrating, charge taken. Sloper takes the charge. Roetzonder is his first. Jack Barta comes out. Brock Barta checks in for St. Mary's. Going to get the ball to Holmes, right wing. Back to the top to Swallows. Swallows is going to give it over to Year Out. Year Out drives, pulls up for the shot, won't go. He'll be fouled. I think they're saying it was a push. And it was Roetzonder with his second. Puts JJ to the free throw line. He makes the first. St. Mary's down by 23. Second free throw is good by JJ. 63-41, Lumberjacks trail. Tigers have the ball, right side of the floor, handed it off to Roetzonder on the right side. Now look into the paint. There to try to deflect it out of bounds. It's going to be actually into that last touch by the Tigers, so a turnover. And they actually, I think it's got to be a 30-point lead, so I think we're still inside of that. 63-41, St. Mary's trails by 22. Up to Swallows. Swallows, deep three. Oh, front of the rim. Just didn't get quite enough on it. Rebound to the Tigers. Kendrick the other way. They have it on the left side. Kep has it. Going to get it to Roetzonder. Out to the corner. Taylor. He's going to pull up for the three. Contested. Up and good. It was actually a two. Going to get a layup for Holmes and a timeout by St. Mary's. It is a full timeout. We'll take it as well. We'll be back.
Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. And we are back. Kendrick ball after the Lumberjack timeout. St. Mary's trails by 22. St. Mary's putting on some defensive pressure. Lumberjacks aren't going to give up. You're not going to see any quit out of the Lumberjacks. And they do get a turnover. A steal. It might not have been a steal. Trying to get the alley-oop dunk to Holmes. He'll be fouled. Or maybe it wasn't necessarily alley-oop dunk, but trying to definitely get the alley-oop to him. That'll send Holmes to the free throw line. That foul goes against Silflo, his second. First free throw rattles in for Holmes. Lumberjacks finally kind of got going, but it's almost probably too late as far as down to there. They got it down to almost 20 if he can make this one, but still a large deficit to try to come back from. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. And we got a 20-point game, 65-45. Lumberjacks putting that backcourt pressure on. Tigers get it across, down underneath. Shot up and good. Got that little breakaway there. That was number 5 of Cook. Gonna get Wyatt Holmes underneath, and a foul on Kendrick there. Be a push. That'll be on Cook. His first, 4th team foul for the Tigers. Gets it into Holmes. That one's going to be stolen away by the Tigers, though. Laying it up the other way is White. No, not Dwight. That was Rosenzonder. The foul will go against St. Mary's. It's going to go against, that one goes against Landon Holmes. I got to get Holmes into the game. Well, he's out now, but free throw is good. Then go the other. Let's see here. That was Rosenzonder that made the free throw. And then St. Mary's draws a foul the other way. That one's going to go against Cook, his second. Puts Holmes at the free throw line. Holmes' first free throw is good. Second free throw on the way. Both free throws good by Wyatt. Wyatt up to 11 points. J.J. Yearout, another good night for him, 15 points despite the current score, 70-47. Tigers looking down underneath, shot up, nice little delay there as Cook hung up just long enough in the air to get that shot to go. Yearout looking into Holmes. Oh, Holmes has that pop off of him kind of awkwardly. It's going to be a turnover on St. Mary's.
Going to go the other way. Shot is up and good by Kendrick. Good defense again by St. Mary's. Sloper was on him, but Dwight able to get that to roll in. Now we've got a ball that gets knocked loose. They're going to call a jump ball, and possession will stay with St. Mary's. 74-47. Lumberjacks battling. They're trying to get this a little bit closer, but the Tigers answer right back. Swallows has it, right side, looking into Holmes. Oh, that might have been deflected. No, it wasn't. Holmes a little bit awkward on that pass, trying to find Barta cutting from the left side, and got a little too much of a hook on it, and it goes out of bounds. Ball in the backcourt still. Tigers get it across. Now they get it to Dwight. Dwight pulls up for the jumper. Shot won't go. Swallows with the rebound. Sloper has it. A little stutter. Kicks it back out to Holmes. Holmes to Swallows. Swallows for the three. Leaves it short. Swallows was talking about in his warming up down there between the JV game or at the halftime of the JV game, and he was short on everything. Going to get a shot the other way by St. Mary's. Timeout taken by St. Mary's. I didn't see Brock Barr to come back in. Brock had a rebound, and Brock had a little jump shot there. And then a timeout taken by, I believe it was St. Mary's, 32nd. We'll take it as well.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor.
And we're back after the timeout. St. Mary's going to put on a full court press here. Looks like a man-to-man press. Tigers get it across the timeline, down to the corner, looking into the lane. Morgan goes up off the glass. It's good. St. Mary's trying not to foul. Going to get the ball to Year Out. Year Out, long three. In and out for Year Out. Again, getting a good look at the bucket, just can't get them to fall through. That's how this game started, and St. Mary's has shot a little bit better in this late part of the game, but still not good enough. Going to get a quick catch-and-shoot three for the Tigers from the corner. It's no good. Swallows with a rebound, and then Swallows with a turnover, and Morgan puts it up and good for the Tigers. Going to get a timeout taken by St. Mary's, I believe. Or maybe he didn't call a timeout. I think he just switched out all of his players. Coach Chase getting a bunch of the younger guys in there. So on the floor is Garcia, Barta, Ribrick, Grimaldo, and Smith. Going to get a nice little jump shot by Barta. Shot won't go. Rebound to the Tigers. And even the younger guys having trouble getting the bucket to fall in for them. 78-49. Tigers, I think, have switched out. Oh, they've still got some of their other guys in there. Swing it to the wing, right side. 19 seconds on the shot clock. Up the top to Taylor. Corner. Trying to get the ball in there. Going to get a little bit of a deflection by Ribrick. Going to get a little jump shot. It won't fall in. Ribrick tips that rebound out. I'll give him the rebound. Going to get it to Garcia. Corner to Barta. Barta's three is off the mark. Rebound to the Tigers. Tigers quickly the other way into the 21. I don't have a 21 on my roster. Down to the corner. I think it was 21. Maybe it was 11. Get a ball loose and turned over by the Tigers there. Minute 56 to go. Brock Barta has it. Top of the key. Works it over to Garcia. Garcia left side. He's looking. Going to get it to Smith. Smith working against the big man of Morgan. Going to pull up for the jump shot. It won't go in. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Tigers turn it over going the other way, trying to get a kind of a football pass down into the post. Just overthrew him. And it'll be Kian Garcia bringing it the other way. Garcia to Barta. Barta gets a screen from Smith. And Barta underneath. Tries a little hook up layup from underneath. Is going to miss. Tigers back the other way. Shot for them comes up short. Julian Grimaldo with the rebound. Grimaldo with the ball up top. He's going to get it over to Garcia. Garcia drives, pulls up. Shot is just off the mark. Rebound to Kendrick. Barta almost had the rebound, couldn't pull it in. Going to get that down inside. Shot is up and no good. Rebound to go to Lumberjacks on an offensive or a defensive board to the team. 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see St. Mary's got one more bucket in there. Going to get it to Grimaldo in the corner. Back to Barta. That's Brock Barta calling for a screen. Going to pull up to the three. That's good. Brock Barta from downtown. 72-50, 78-52. Still a big lead for the Tigers, obviously, but St. Mary's has fought hard. Turnover by the Tigers there. Brock going to get left wide open for a three again. That shot is off the mark. Rebound to Kendrick. And I think we're getting a quick timeout. Those guys are staying out there. I think they're getting the starters off of Kendrick finally, or the top players, and getting some subs in for them for the last 17 seconds. Again, tough game for St. Mary's, but kind of what I thought might happen. They were going to come out flat tonight. Hoped that they wouldn't, but hopefully they would feed off of the energy from the win last night against Orofino. But that was a lot of energy exerted to get that win last night, despite that final score being 15 points, 14 points. It was still a lot of battle for St. Mary's. So it's not a surprise that we came out a little bit flat this afternoon against Kendrick. So St. Mary's falls to the Tigers, 78-52 the final. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our wrap-up here from Kendrick.
Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, full barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's.
Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gem Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gem Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gem Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
And we are back to wrap things up here from Kendrick High School. St. Mary's falls 78-52 to the defending 1A D2 state champions. And it was a slow start for the Lumberjacks. That really put them in a deep hole. They ended up not finishing too horribly as far as shooting percentages. The Tigers at 2% shooting at the 2-point percentage was 58%. St. Mary's at 32%. St. Mary's at 26% from 3-point range. The Tigers at 41%. Overall field goal percentage 52% for Kendrick and 30% for the Lumberjacks. 62% from the free throw line for Kendrick. St. Mary's was 75%. Rebounds 44 for Kendrick, 29 for St. Mary's. The Tigers had 13 assists. St. Mary's with 7. The Lumberjacks finished with just 10 turnovers as they had 6 in the first half, so they cleaned some things out in the second. The Tigers ended up with 13 turnovers. The Tigers with 15 points off of the Lumberjack turnovers. St. Mary's only 4 points off turnovers. Both teams with 2 steals. The Tigers had 4 blocked shots. St. Mary's with 1. Points off the bench, 42 points off the bench for the Tigers, 5 points off the bench for the Lumberjacks. Leading scorer 2 tied with 17. Rod Cezonder had 17. Taylor had 17. 12 for Twite, 13 for Morgan, and 2 for Ciflo, 2 for Lewis, 3 for Kep, and 4 for Clemenhagen. For the Lumberjacks, year out with 15 points, 11 points for Wyatt Holmes, 9 points for Swallows, 8 points for Sloper, 4 for Jack Barta, 3 for Brock Barta, and 2 for Landon Holmes. So the scoring not horrible for the Lumberjacks. They kind of got up to their normals, really. So that's not bad. But with this team, I think for it to help St. Mary's in the standings or in the power rankings, a loss would still help you if you stayed closer in the final score. So I don't know if that game's going to really help St. Mary's or hinder them in the power rankings. So St. Mary's has just got to win their next couple of games. But for now, that's going to do it for us here from Kendrick High School. We hope that everybody enjoyed the game. Have a great day. Don't forget about the Mardi Gras event at the Eagles this afternoon. Have a great weekend. Don't forget the Super Bowl tomorrow.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjacks!